guys, so we've made it to the last week of April. As we can see there, we'd be heading into May for next week. And I mean, it just seems like it went so fast. I don't really remember April. These months are just, they're just cruising right along. So let's see here, we got this in frame. So I want to try to combine two sticker books that I don't use often here. So it's the Be Yourself. It's kind of like a student, well, it is a student sticker book. Either which way, it came with like these really cute sloth stickers, and I've already used all the sloths, and now I have to try to figure out how to use these other stickers. But I think I can pair it with the pet sticker book. So I'm gonna try to find anything that like has the colors of those flowers. I'm gonna use that as kind of like my keystone color palette there. I also want to try to get into that Procreate class. I know I keep saying it and I keep putting it off and putting it off. And from what I've learned from using like my scheduling and that, and you know, actually writing down what I do and how I use my time, I'm learning that I do actually have time. I just keep putting it off, and I'm thinking it's because I think I'm gonna suck at it. Which, I mean, when I first start, yeah, I'm going to. So I really think that's what it is. So I'm wondering here if I just write it down and say, look, dude, this is the day that you're doing this. Give it 30 minutes. Like, maybe I'll get into it. So I want to use a lot of these stickers, guys, but they're so freaking big. Like, this book had large quotes. So that's probably more for like a daily. I may come back to these, but then again, I feel like I'm gonna have a lot from the pet sticker book as well. I'm gonna say not right now. Okay, alright, and see, like, we could definitely see, like, it's getting more into the student stuff. I really have no idea when and if I'll ever use these, and it's kind of upsetting because, like, you know, when you buy a sticker book, you want to try to use all of the stickers. These for sure next year, but, I don't know. I feel like there's a way that I could tweak these to where they are still usable. Yeah, my school days are definitely done. They are in the past. I'm just gonna take a couple of these out because I don't really know when I'm going to be doing that. I do have Bert's insurance papers due, hence the reason why we're bringing out the pet sticker book too. He has an appointment, so big things are happening this week. It's not just work, home, and naps. It is now appointments, paperwork due, home, and naps, and work. Such an exciting life, right? Okay, so what about these little things down here? Maybe pull some of these out too, because I mean, either of these books don't really have boxes. Again, I'm somebody that has to use planner boxes. I just, I don't know. I love how it sections off certain things that happen out of the day. There's more of these like little quote things. Let's see here. Is there anything on this page that I can use? Which, I mean, there is a day off, which I am taking Monday off. I'm kind of liking this focus on too. Like, I'll pull him out. Okay, there's a pink one for the weekend. Pretty sure I could figure out how to make like a little fun list, something to look forward to of like, Sally, you're just gonna relax. We ain't doing nothing. I love doing nothing. It's like my favorite thing to do. I feel like I'm pulling out a lot of stickers right now. But, I mean, okay, so this is the first time that I'm, like, pairing these two books together, so I'm not really quite sure what to expect or how this is going to turn out, but I think it's doable. I really do. Okay, so these are a little bit too big. With as many stickers as I got going on, way too big. These ones, like the top 3 coral colors, but the other ones are too pink. So let's see here. Maybe I could turn these into like my top 3s for the day. So I know, guys, I know a lot of yins are like, don't cut the stickers. And I'm like, cut all the stickers. Cut them all and make them work for you. So let's see here. I'm going to take these coral shades. And there we go. We got little top 3s. Not feeling the tombstones today. And I believe that's it. That's it for that book. So, I mean, we've got a lot out of that book. So that's good. That makes me feel better because, again, that's a book that I normally don't use. Because, I mean, what am I going to use it for? Okay, so my original intention here was to get some quotes from this, but I don't know. Crap, guys, crap. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this one has box stickers. Like, look at this. But, I mean, that pink is definitely way more pink than what I originally thought it was. I don't know why I thought the pinks matched in this book, so, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, that's definitely pink. That's like hot pink. Okay, let's see here. Here's a neutral shade pink with a little kitty in it, so we're just gonna take that. And you know what? I think I'm gonna pair this one with that weekend sticker. And oh my god, there's so many like little kitties in here too. Okay, so what? I feel like we got enough blue. We got a ton of blue, so let's go ahead and get this other lighter pink appointment sticker right there. And okay, I know there's vaccine stickers because that's really what it's a wellness checkup, and then he also needs his little vaccine booster. So let's see here. I got a pink appointment sticker, so I think I'm gonna need that teal vaccine sticker. And I know they both have appointment times, guys. I'm gonna show you how I handle that here in a moment. Okay, that's the other thing. I am gonna need to cover the cost of his vet bill before I submit it into the insurance, and then they'll refund it. So let's see here. I'm gonna start I guess like pairing these off into the colors, just to see if I have a decent ratio of each. I'm not picking that taco sticker back up, he's stuck. And yeah, I do actually have a decent balance of the colors here. That's surprising. Let's see what the color. Let's shoot for one of those. There is so much to this sticker book that I want to use because they are super cute. Yeah, and of course, okay, the quotes I like are like in the gold foil on that, and I do need solid quotes because I'm going to cut that stripe sticker in half to frame the page. Okay, let's see here. Sally, again, where there's a will, there's a way. And yeah, okay, let's go back to the beginning here, because there was 2 that did catch my eye, and I was like, like they would pair nicely together, but I'm not quite sure with this color combo. And of course, it's to be the person your pet thinks you are, and happiness begins with a wet nose and ends with a tail. I would have to incorporate that dark blue. That's the one that it's going to stick out, because it's going to be like, what is this? Why is it all by itself? But that teal does work with it. So, let's start finding some dark blue boxes. So we got one. Is there any with little kitties on them? Okay, so here's another one. Okay. I'm definitely going to have way more stickers than needed. Maybe I should switch that appointment sticker up. Since, I mean, we do got a ton of pinks, this would be a way of getting some of that dark blue onto the other page. So let's swap those. And let's see here. Is there any more? I mean, I wouldn't have to swap the vaccine because I already got a teal. definitely no light pink, so I'm stuck with the teal one. How about one of these clean up stickers? Definitely need to do more of that. How about the toys? I mean, the toy box right there. I'm sure I can fit that into this layout. It's got to be possible. Okay, so I'm taking one of these two. Okay, so I think that's enough. I think that's enough to work with, guys. I am going to take a quick break before we actually start delving into the page here, so I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, I was so excited when I came back from break, I forgot to hit record. So, yeah, we got the washi on the one page. We just gotta quickly repeat for this one. I found this really super cute pink paw print washi. I completely forgot that I had this, and I think it pairs nicely with our layout. So, let's go ahead and try to find some matching markers this time, and I just threw it on the floor. Okay, so some scrap piece paper here. So that's the color I originally thought I was going to use. It's a little too bright, so it looks like the smoke blue wins. Yeah, we're going to be keeping this one here. I need to find a pink now. And again, I think that it's way too bright. Way too bright there. So I need to tone it down a little bit. That one's strawberry. I'm looking for the coral. I know I have it on my desk somewhere. So this is coral, but it's kind of funny. It looks a little bit more purpley than it normally does. How about the strawberry? What does the strawberry look like? And the strawberry is actually, it's vibing with me. So we're gonna runaway washi. My desk is a mess, guys. It is. Yeah, if I'm gonna be adding these flowers in here too, I'm gonna need the green. So let's put all that back where it's supposed to be, because like I said, my desk is just a cluster, you know what. I'm supposed to be cleaning it off, and it just always gets put to the side. There's always more important things to do, and I mean, it's still usable, right? So let's build this sidebar up here. And again, I just normally take 3 colors from the palette that I'll be using from the week, and I just alternate the 3. And these are actually looking super fun. I really wasn't expecting them to, I don't know, guys. I'm really impressed with the color scheme with this one. Normally, I'm not that much in a shock of like, wow, these colors really go together, and they are absolutely gorgeous together. Okay, so we got the sidebar built. I need to build that bottom bar here. And I guess I do need to highlight the days of the week on this side as well. So again, I'm starting with that smoky blue. And this is normally a color I use in like November, so it does feel a little weird knowing I'm using it in April. But I mean, we do got some really cold temperatures out there right now, so I don't know. Maybe that's what's bringing this vibe on. But let's get this errands list made. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and label them as well, and then this way we know like all of the sidebars to bottom bars, these are 100% done. So again, what I typically do with my sidebar is I list the 3 goals of the week, the 3 values that I use to achieve them. Of course, my best things list, so this is the best thing that happened for each day of the week. And my mini habit tracker, that is down on the bottom. And again, my 3 habits that I've been tracking are to read daily, to work out daily, and of course to take my daily collagen, and my work list right there. Okay. Now it's finally sticker time, guys. So, like I said earlier, I'm going to take this stripe, I'm going to cut it in a diagonal, and I'm going to use this as kind of like a frame for my pages here. So let me put this one in this corner. And again, for this page, I don't know what it is, but I have to always put the sticker on in this direction. I can't line it up if I don't flip the page around. So I don't know, it's been years in the making. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna do my quotes like this. So again, this is why I couldn't use the ones on the clear sticker paper. And I'm gonna flip the page around again. I think I'm gonna cover up the numbers on this side. So there we go. There's my 2 pet-friendly quotes. And let's go ahead and just start with what we know for sure for the week here. So we know Bird's appointment is on Monday, and that vaccine sticker goes with it. Yeah, and then the rest of it is kind of like a weird given. Oh my god. I almost forgot that I didn't have a page protector on the page. Okay, so... Ooh, Sally, we got a lot of stickers here. How are we going to do this? I guess these could go together, or do I want to separate them? Is this one of those layouts of where I actually have to start putting stuff on the page to see how it's going to look? Sometimes this happens. Okay, so trying to think of the order that I want to do this in, and let's go ahead and start making some box buddies here. So those are going to be paired, and then I still got all of those class stickers. Oh, Sally. Oh, why? Okay, so these are going to be buddies. I know that. Ooh. Too many stickers, but there's never too many stickers. Okay, so I think... Okay, yeah, and then this one needs to be over here too. Okay, so I still feel like there's a lot more on this one. Okay, how about putting him in the middle? And we'll move that one over. Okay, so I think that that's a decent balance. What about him over there? And I guess I do gotta start spreading these around too. Oh Lord, is this what my week is gonna look like? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Okay, so let's focus on one page right here. So I feel like that's a good general balance right there for me to work off of. I'm probably not going to end up using all of these. I don't think that there's enough page space to allow it. Let's see here. So I still have this one over here. I want to do something with this because it's going to help tie all of these colors together. So let's go ahead and just cut this in half. And I'm going to kind of use this as, I'm trying to think of like a separation washi, I guess. I did this in a layout before. Probably don't need it at this length. I could cut it in half. Let's see how many squares we got on this thing, and it looks like I'm going 6.5 in. So let's see here. We're just going to snip right there. Okay, and then this is going to act as like a separation between the writings. I know the day's starting off with this, so it's... But, I mean, if it was in the middle of a column, it would help separate, like, the top of the column to the bottom column. So that's going to start the day off there. Is like, hey, this is a day that's off. And I'm probably going to do some stuff in the morning. And then we got Bird's appointment. That is at noon. And where's that vaccine sticker? There it is. So, like I said, both of these have appointment times on them. I don't really need 2 appointment times. So I'm just going to trim that, and then we're going to build a sticker that says vaccine, because, I mean, he's getting his vaccine at his appointment. He gets a wellness check and a vaccine. So let's just go ahead and buddy these together. I really wish they had that in a light pink, but they didn't. And, okay, so now I need to at least get 2 buddy boxes on here. And I'm wondering... maybe pair these together, so like taking class and then, you know, what the topic is and the 2 things that I learned from it. Okay, and then this checkbox, I'm feeling like these would go really well together. So let's go ahead and get this on the page, which I know it's the blue and the blue, but, you know, we're just gonna put them down there. And that's going to give me these top 3 up here. So let's just go ahead and get it on the page. Like I said, I'm probably not going to be able to fit all of these stickers on. See, that just looks weird. It takes up writing room. What happens if I line the corner up? How about that? Which it's crooked. It's crooked. Okay, again, for some reason when I gotta line corners up at this angle, I have to flip the page. But it's gonna line up now, see? And that actually does look pretty cool. Okay, so I'm digging that. It's almost like you had 2 Post-it notes and you're kind of flipping the one end down to write more on your checklist. Okay, and I feel like that's a decent enough foundation. I do want to get one more of those strips of that washi sticker on there, but not right now. Let's go ahead and focus on this page now. So I know this is going to be my weekend sticker, and I want to pair it with this little banner right here, and let's have it overlap just a wee bit. Okay, so we know for sure that's going there. I feel like I need to draw this in probably like right around Thursday, Friday. So spreading that dark blue around, and we'll pair it with the little cat and get that baby pink on the page as well. Okay, so I guess we should we make another one of these again? I try to keep the balance. So if I do one thing on one side of the page, I always try to do the same thing on the other side, just in the opposite. I almost want to say hemisphere. I think I'm just going to stick with hemisphere. So if it's on the top of the page on one side, it's going to be on the bottom of the page on the other side. Just trying to shoot for some balance here. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so I pulled a pink. So I need to see if I have another one of that like light blue teal color, and I believe there was. So we're gonna swap that out for the pink, and I'm gonna hold on to that pink. I don't think I'm gonna need it, but we're just gonna hold on to it here. So I do want this to be a little bit down this way, and we're gonna have to find something to fill in that top corner with. So let's go ahead and get this here, and again I gotta try to line these up, so I'm flipping the page. I don't know why I'm like this, but it works. See how much more easier that was. And okay, so I do have 2 class stickers on here. Let's get all these onto one sheet now, and this is gonna show me what we got left. Let's get this off to the side as well. And okay, so now I need to go back to that strip washi. Where and how can I spread this around the page? Okay, so I know I want to have tacos on the weekend. It's something that I can't really have during the work week. It just takes a little bit too much time for me. So let's make this a Sunday dinner. And I think I'm going to snip the edge off of this as well. Have it being like a peekaboo underneath that weekend box. So there we go. So tacos for dinner. Let's go ahead and cut this one. And now I just need to figure out how to put these on the page here. Okay, so how about right beside, like, coming out of that quote, you know, be the person your pet thinks you are. I could do, because I need to have the burger one on this page. So let's have this one kind of sneaking around off of this corner here, and just trying to get some of that green into the layout. And like, I don't really have to trim this one, but to me it just looks weird. All the other ones are trimmed. So let's see if I could get this to line up with the edge of that little washi sticker. And there we go. And now I just need one for, how about Thursday? Because there's a lot of empty space up there. So let's go, which I know it's going to be like right in line with the day off one. But, you know, and I think it's going to pair nicely with the high five. So as much as I don't want this to be in the same spot as the other one, I think this is where we're going to be placing it. And how do just trim it on its edge. We're just gonna trim it. I always try to go with the gut instinct there, so there we go. Okay, so we can see, like, there's not really that much more room left on this page. It's definitely well filled. It's definitely balanced. I don't know, guys. I'm kind of digging how it looks right here. And I almost forgot about the flowers. The whole reason why I picked the color combo. So I do gotta get a couple of these on here. I am trying to keep it like springy. Even though it feels like winter outside, you know, like spring, come on, you know, like do your thing, buddy. If there's any flowers growing outside right now, they're dead. Still wearing a sweater on inside, like it's cold. Okay, so can I get these things peekabooing under this? Or, I mean, this is gonna take up a lot of space, guys. Which, okay, it is actually a good thing because this is the weekend where I gotta build, like, all of the May stuff and, you know, all those goals. So, it's gonna be like I'm gonna be filming, so, not really gonna be anything too hectic going on in the weekend here. How about this teal flower, which I know he's going to overlap the teal box, but you know what? I'm okay with it. So hopefully at the end of the week, we're going to have weather warm enough to where, you know, some flowers can bloom. How am I going to get this little guy on here? How about coming out of these? Just line them up with that coral box. And I do feel like I want to use these little pink berries. They're like little buds. So I'm not going to need the whole thing. So let's just trim where I think we're going to need probably like this little sliver right here. I'll put that back on the page. And then this way he could be peekabooing around that box as well. And I do have some of those like little jungle leaves in that one teal box. So I should probably put some down here as well. And it helps like tie in that like lime green that they got in there, that really bright green, because it is in the washi. So how about these ones that are kind of like buddies, because it has that dark green as well. Okay, so let's see if we could get it popping out of the corner. So right about there, because I mean I can't really write in that space. I didn't really give myself enough room down there. So let's see if we could trim this as neatly as possible. I normally try to trim them before I put them on the page, then that way I'm not ripping them back off the page. I'm just going to trim this thing and then we'll figure out what to do with the little cut ends. Maybe I could use them, maybe I can't. It's just one of those things you got to wait and see what you got to work with. I was a little afraid to put too much pressure on this one with the washi underneath it. So, gotta trim that one with the scissors, and I am digging that. It's like little fern leaves. Speaking of the ferns, I do need to water the ferns. Okay, so I don't want to put it directly in that corner, so can I have it coming down the end? Like where these are, which I know it's going the opposite direction of like leaves growing, but I mean, I hope you guys get the point. I'm just trying to put the color on the page so, you know, one page doesn't have some and the other page has everything. And okay, so I think that's enough. I really don't think I could put any more on this. I may be able to use a smaller sticker here and there throughout the week. But that's pretty much all the more I want on this page, just to try to keep the thing functional. And yes, we can see the celebration week ended pretty good there. And that's it. That's my layout going into next week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And again, thank you so much for watching, guys. I do greatly appreciate it. And please remember to hit that like and subscribe button to see more Plan With Me's.